further ado, before it becomes an adid, here is the great Radomir Luza.
I was going to do this piece about America, but there's kids here, so I can't do it. lot of kids, and I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. So this is about kind of America. Everybody loves Cleveland, right? Maybe not. Yeah. So anyway, when I went to Cleveland about 6 years ago, this is what I got out of it. I love Cleveland. It was great. Cleveland. What else am I going to call it? Fucking maybe I don't know, Cincinnati. Okay, Cleveland. The Starbucks on West 6th matters tonight. It slices through the poetry critic in my head like the birth of death. Over there on the intersection of asphalt and pain, the city stops making sense. It is a brown flamingo, a flying submarine, an undiscovered leper colony. Girls walk down Superior, thumbprints in caffeine jungle, non-fat milk not included. Boys sashay Lake Erie, buttons bend below cuff. Water runs through levee of lips. Fish lying still, finding me away from me, raping the riverbed of retreat. The love we share, the backs I break. Cleveland, free me, squeeze me, believe me. The easy way is getting harder. The numbness of instinct, the intrusion of genius, the arrogance of confidence. Your warehouses and flats, by words my sweaters take, my angels fake, my sister makes. Your rivers snake and shake through castrated causeways and bulletproof heartaches. At the parking lot across from the steakhouse, I park my ulcer-red Pontiac rent-a-car and give Sam, the attendant, $4. I give the homeless guy down the block 35 cents. After buying a plain dealer newspaper from a bilge box across the street, I admitted to myself, it is your people, Cleveland. Your black, your red, your white, your green, your baritone meadows, and your rustic rattlesnakes. You close earlier than death, my Midwestern Mohawk. You open later than life, Ohio ovary. Over there by the chop house, children lean on charred chandeliers and pressed tomatoes, born while they rule the universe in naked pinstripes. Cleveland, you are my father, guarding borders with a sunflower. All right. So how's everybody doing? Doing good? Yeah. Yeah? I'm not. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, why not? This was called Wilderness because it's kind of wild, I guess. Why they came, no one really knows. Licking children under our teeth, begging for favors they don't deserve, like angry buffaloes, so fast and so kind. There in the gullies so low lie 4 little daughters abiding the snow. Where will the murdered lay their own past? Down in the summer where the timid won't last. Within the tangled strands of our thought, whose angled bases a time machine bought. Once stripping a pauper of his divine paradise, now just a beggar his tired mice. And they lick and they bleed the dead over there, tending to their degrees. In the mixed bowl of fruit that you bring, please look for pieces of the other thing. The taut and the loose, licking their own peaches and pears, licking them nicely without a hint of despair, licking them cleanly while doing their hair. The question arises so strong and so meek, why does not God tend to his sheep? Perhaps the answer might be, he allowed us to bring them in. But so far, have we not changed the plan? Have we not sheared and shredded without sin? But at the same time, we must not forget, we have as well taken his hand. And on certain summers, the water's still and lean and deep, orange and yellow sunbeams move on command. Staring at me like, what the hell is that? Well, it's called poetry. I know sometimes it's hard to understand because it's got metaphors and it's got some cliches and it's got alliteration, but you know, you got to get underneath all that. It's like lyrics, right, Brian? I mean, his idea is to paint a picture, isn't it? That's the whole idea, is to kind of paint a picture with words. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Maybe I'm doing a good job, maybe I'm not, I don't know. This one's got a nice little title to it. It's called A Lie I Believe. On the outskirts of the lake lies vanity. It comes and goes, but never retreats. Its days are not numbered, but its galoshes dry. I once believed that my lake had a purpose, a reason for existing, outside of merely being. But then I grew up, and all the dreams, the warm blankets, the condoms, and the football helmets died. What was once turquoise now was blue. What had an edge was jagged. What had fingers was without a hand. The day had crawled into black, into night. My life was a dirty movie without white. The sinners had won, and the children lay bare before the altar. I had dreamed of great things, of a world without borders, a land of divine givers, and a river that did not stop flowing. Just then, the dreams turned into oil, and the dust given to exaggeration. All right. Here it all goes. I lived in New York City for 9/11. I was there, and it wasn't very nice. It wasn't very pretty. It was really bad. So this is one I put together for the 10th anniversary because it's coming up September 11th. What else would I call it but 10-10-10? So witty and so bright, huh? 10-10-10. It seemed like 10,000 people for 10,000 days on 10,000 islands fighting 10,000 wars down there in the financial market near Wall Street, 10,000 miles away. Down there where Jesus wept, the nuns fell to their knees and the Catholic priests prayed to God. They doubted, but if for one day. Down there at ground zero where the twins kissed, then forever disappeared like smokestacks from an old factory. Except smokestacks aren't murdered by fiberglass wings and angry propellers. 10,000 firemen licked by 10,000 flames, put out by 10,000 hoses, caressed by 10,000 hands.
Radomir